The man played defense when he needed to down low in the paint. The man was getting boards for you, securing things, and the man was hitting big shots. Big Perm is here to make a statement.
Yeah, we talk a lot, we talked about power forwards a lot and kind of how this tournament is huge for people's draft stock.
My name is Jan Schmelzer. I am the Director of Esports here at CEI. And before I was at CEI, I was a baseball player for the Boston Red Sox.
My name is Joel Lopez. I work for the CEI Esports team as one of the coordinators, also the editor for the magazine that we have here.
I'm Johnny Singleton. I'm a part of the CEI Esports team as a coordinator and also as the lead director for the CEI Esports Project Boost program.
How did Vince and I meet? So we met through a guy named JBM. JBM in the 2K community is one of the best players in the world. He won back-to-back titles, was an MVP, #1 overall draft pick, Rookie of the Year. The accolades kind of go on. Now, JBM was actually having a conversation with Vince around 2K and around academies and trainings and youth programs. And this is where Jack actually made the introduction to Vince to myself because he knew what CEI was currently doing in the space.
Met Vince about a year ago. It seems like he came in to the team, didn't really know much about him. As I started to kind of talk to him and get to know him, I started learning a little bit more about him personally, some of his character traits. Very funny guy. We had an opportunity to work real close together during our time in Red Hook, where we built out an esports lab. One of the first of its kind in the city.
Funny story for how we met. I was actually the first person to train him. So, picture this, going to Brooklyn Marine Park, deep from where I'm at, and this guy comes up in his whip, looking like he done spent, the last 24 hours on a bender. And he actually, his first day on the job, found me, and I was able to kind of talk to him through kind of that first session of what we do here at CEI with the esports program. So that was kind of like the first introduction. And then really for me, I didn't really get to know the man or the individual really until we had a trip in Orlando this past summer, where we took a trip to Orlando for a conference. And that was when we kind of really, connected and really on a deeper level, just personally, from what he's been through in his life and what I've been through in mine. And I think genuinely for me, having that ability to open up to someone like that and have him open up back to me, I think was really a special moment in time.
As far as impact on CEI and what Vince has kind of brought to the table, obviously Vince is a professional esports player, so that gave us a lot of credibility, not just in the space, but also with the students, and also the way that it helped us improve some of our lessons and the way that we would teach and interact and engage with the students. In addition to that, Vince was also a really good mentor to myself and to the others and to the other team members, just because of his personality and who he is. The other thing that he's also brought is just another dimension to the team. So a lot of us kind of come in with different roles, responsibilities, and things that we kind of bring, and Vince was actually able to fill gaps that we didn't currently have and needs that we had, but also help others get stronger and improve in other areas as well for themselves. So I think the impact that Vince has had has not just been on the students, but it's also been on us as a team and as a company as well. Just kind of bringing his personality and charisma into the table, and I think he's been a really good addition to the team.
And I really got to see a different side of him, a different element, and how much he really cared, and the love that he put into his craft and the thing that he does for people, and of course for the kids. He's not just a pro gamer, but he's a genuine person that really cares and puts a lot of effort into everything that he does. So, really good.
I think really showcased to me the individual and the person that he truly is, and there's nothing more I can say about him, man. He's a really fun, electric individual, brings the energy, and there's no one else like him.